That's what I'm saying. Seriously. You're a husband that works with gods and you can't think about certain things that are important. And then he's acting all weird and bizarre. Like, what the hell are you doing? And yeah, that cop's not a good person. So they'll easily get prosecuted by gods. They're not a good person anyway. And that's not fair. That cop has a paycheck and a home. And maybe he does want to be a better good person and work on himself. He didn't murder God like the United States. He still has a chance to be a lot of things. And this husband, raised by gods, molded by gods, educated by gods, taught spiritual superiority, can't just say, well, I worked with gods and I know not to bring threats against Bonnie. It'll just bring bad things upon everybody. Like, it's that easy. And all he has to do is think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen, and be like, I'm a husband, but I just don't want nothing to do with it anymore. Or like, I don't want to know about gods and Bonnie, and so like, just don't bring it here anymore. Or like, he could do anything. But no, you're going to make a police officer pull me over or put their lights on, knowing that's going to drastically destroy my death that was murdered and threatened by the United States constantly. And abused in death by the United States constantly. And those stupid lights of a stupid police officer create unlimited, unthinkable punishments against everything until I'm safe and never bothered. Because I'm a god. That's the way the laws and rules of gods work. And it's like, why would you be a husband that already knows people will die if anything comes against me and do that? Like, what is your problem? That guy gets a paycheck. He's a human. I mean, try to just grow up. I didn't know what else to think or say. I mean, grow up, take responsibility. If you're going to choose death for somebody's life, make it your own, unless you're very confident with gods that you know exactly who somebody else is and they should die that badly. Because really, when you're telling a human to abuse me and it ends up getting connected to the United States in any way, you're spiraling like crime against a god that got murdered. Or you're taking the United States and their very serious crime that has brought every god in here to destroy this country, and you're wrapping up humans into the whole fight when they just make a paycheck and go to work, and really shouldn't be wrapped up in a monumental battle of every god ever known against every human country that could murder God. Like, it's not their problem what a country has done against me or anything else. It's only important to educate the world for whatever important things the world would want to know or needed to know. But like, when a country murders you, that's between you and the country. I already know that nobody can fight a country except gods. That's why every god's in here to destroy the country, which is making them want to go over aggressive, sickening against me. But that just keeps bringing more death upon everything. Why would a husband sit and watch some guy with a paycheck in a house that may be a bad person today die the way the United States should die, by participating in things they should not participate in? Why do that to people, man? Seriously. Goodness. Just, what the hell's wrong with him? He would know in 2 seconds. You don't bring a threat against Bonnie, Jesus, God, or any heaven, ever. He worked from childhood to be a husband. He'd already know that. A husband chosen by the gods learns from childhood that gods will kill you forever if you look at them and they feel gross. So forever, these husbands know that gods will kill forever if you look at them. So then why send a police officer to harass my death? Like, what's wrong with him? And then after you sit and realize that he's bringing death upon other people, it's like, then you know what? You should have sacrificed yourself. You should have come right up to my face, abused my death, and sacrificed yourself to die and be connected to the United States and the severe threat or abuse of my death. You should have sat as a husband and been responsible and sacrificed only your own life to do gross or abusive or sickening things against heaven you would have known you were doing. I'm going to petition these gods to go to court against any husband who's causing death or demise, and it's inappropriate.